Hi, this is Rick Eymer, sports editor at the Palo Alto Weekly. We're here today with Joyce Shea. She's our Girls Athlete of the Week from Gunn High School. She's a cross-country and track and field runner. In track, she does the 3,200 miles, one of the better runners in our area, and also one of the better cross-country runners. She finished second at the Lowell Invitational overall, but she was also the first scoring runner, which is more important than anything else because she was running with the team. And Joyce, just talk about, and you were telling me earlier that when you go out and run on a course for the first time, like you did at Lowell or at the Golden Gate Park, you don't get too much time to go around the whole course. So what do you do?
Well, when I first ran Lowell, my coach handed us a map. So I got a view of how far we would have to run and when I would start sprinting towards the finish line. Additionally, I also followed behind the leader so I wouldn't get lost.
That's a good idea. That's probably what I would do. I'd still get lost anyway because I'd be too far behind. But anyway, and now you're going to the Salinas course this weekend down at Toro Park, and that's where they hold the CCS this year. So I guess that's kind of important to run that a couple of times to see what's going on. And is this a preparation race or do you just want to go out and win it?
This is definitely a preparation race because CCS will be held at Toro, and I think that would be good to gain experience on how to run it before actually doing a more serious race.
Mm-hmm. And of course, you've probably run Crystal Springs more often than anywhere else. Do you have that kind of memorized, or do you do different things when you go out there?
Mostly, I run by how I feel. And I do know the course fairly well, so I think that I do have places where I start going faster or I slow down a bit. But in general, it's how I feel at that day.
Now, a lot of people will say that cross country, you just get out there and run. It's not really any kind of a strategic race, but if you're running, you know that's not true. You have to make sure you know where other runners are, your runners and runners from other races. What goes into the preparation, just not the physical stuff, but the mental stuff?
Well, it's also a psychological challenge because you feel all nervous, and whenever you're feeling in pain from the race, it's easy to want to stop. I think that mostly I concentrate before the race and I tell myself that I want to finish it and I want to do my best.
And what is there a difference between, well, obviously there is, but what's the biggest difference between maybe running a 3,200 meters and like a 3-mile cross-country race?
Well, it's definitely longer and there are hills. I think that for a 3,200 you get to pace yourself more easily, and there are people calling out splits for each mile. For a cross-country race, because there are hills, you have to pace yourself and you have to determine if you want to speed up on the downhills or speed up on the uphills as well.
Mm-hmm. Now you're telling me that you would like to run in college, but you want to be a student first and then an athlete second. So what when you take that into consideration, what are some of the things you're looking at in colleges?
As in the colleges themselves, or the values?
Well, the values and the college. You don't have to name names or anything, but just what you're looking for.
I want a college that's smaller so I can have more one-on-one time with the professors and I can ask questions. And in general, I can learn more in a smaller environment. Also, I want a college that nurtures curiosity and also takes into mind that, to have a balanced and healthy lifestyle.
Very interesting. Now, you sure you're only a senior in high school and not a graduate student or something? But obviously you know what you want, and one of the things is that Gunn provides is one of the better academic schools too that gets you ready for things like that. I guess there's still some really good runners at the D3 level or D2 level too, and do you know much about that?
Yeah, I do know. For example, Amy Watt decided to put education over sports because I think that most of them want to ties. I think that most of them want to make a difference in the world, and I guess if you want to be a pro, that's also good.
Now, do you have any plans of majoring in anything, or are you just going to look around and see what you get interested in?
I mostly want to go to a liberal arts school for a broader education so I can explore more and experience new subjects. But I think that it might also be in science if I have to decide.
Oh, by the way, Amy Watt was a Gunn grad, and she's a Paralympian too, so it's a very good athlete. I don't know if she used to hold records. I'm not sure if she still holds records, but I'm sure she is. But anyway, we've been talking to Joyce Shea. She's been our athlete. She is our athlete of the week. And if you care to find out what happens next week, you can click the button down below or visit our webpage at pasportsonline.com.